Well, good morning. It's been a couple of weeks since I've posted a thought. This past weekend, Riverwalk hosted Keith and Sharon Lancaster, founders of Acapella Ministries and creators of the several vocal groups who sing Christian songs a cappella or without the use of instruments. Acapella Ministries has several other arms to it, one of them being the Songfest weekends that take place in churches around the country. Keith and Sharon travel to the churches and host times of learning new Christian songs and singing the old hymns, all in four-part harmony without instruments. We hosted such an event this past weekend. I was the coordinator and point person for the event, so was preoccupied for the last few weeks getting everything organized. We also had many volunteers helping us, as these events attract people not from our church. We had folks from central Kansas, Oklahoma, and other areas, over 250, gathered to sing songs of faith and praise to God, using only our voices, both Saturday and Sunday. In our faith tradition, we normally never use instruments to accompany our singing. We also normally use music arranged in four-part harmony. Now, there's some other faith traditions, usually in the more conservative realm, that also sing without accompaniment. Some of those folks were with us on Saturday and possibly Sunday for the singing and the services. Well, these past weeks have also been tough regarding benevolence. We've had many requests for gasoline, many more than normal due to the price of fuel. Things are getting harder for those who were barely making a go of it in the past. My concern is that some of those who have been able to keep a roof over their family's head are now at a point that they may no longer be able to do so, and we'll have more on the street or in cars than we've had in the past. The issue, I don't refer to homelessness and poverty as problems. The issue is incredibly complex, requiring much more than slick, one-line answers that just easily roll out of one's mouth. Everyone has to be on board. Government can't do it alone. Nonprofits and faith communities can't do it alone. Individuals can't do it alone. It takes us all working together, understanding the issues first, then working collaboratively with each other and with the homeless and poverty communities on solutions. If we try something that isn't working, we need to back out and go down a different path. It may take some time, effort, and failed attempts to get it right. However, when push comes to shove, we really have no other options long term. Well, on a more positive note, this is the time of the year for graduations, for celebrations, and especially in June, weddings and anniversary celebrations. School is or will be out for the summer. Teens will have summer jobs. The pool, splash pads, those will all be open. And for those who can afford to do so, it's vacation time. The Planks are planning yet another annual reunion, which we plan to attend. We'll leave a couple of days early for that, and we'll take in a few things at Branson before heading to Illinois for the reunion. Beyond that, this year, I don't know whether or not we're going to travel elsewhere. Last year, we made a week out of traveling western and northern Kansas. We visited places out there that we knew or knew about, since we both have lived there in those areas in the past. It was a time of relaxed travel on generally sparsely traveled western Kansas roads, and visiting some places we hadn't taken the time to see when we lived in the area. We enjoyed seeing those places and visiting also with one or two friends along the way whom we hadn't seen in quite some time. We're grateful that we can do those things during this time in our lives. Well, this Thursday thought has been kind of a combination of thoughts for the past couple of weeks. I know it isn't what you usually find in this space, but it's what's on my mind now. Thank you for listening, and thank you also for your generosity and your willingness to help when and however you can to make your corner of the world a better place. Blessings.